Brought to you by Excel, makers of inexpensive and high-quality Windows and Android tablets. Great gadgets for less. Hey everybody, it's Lon.TV, and we are at the Kodak PIXPRO booth, and I'm here with Paul. Paul, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good. This is like a really nice, quiet sanctuary in the craziness that's CES, so I might just like take a nap on your couch or something. But before I do, we got a cool-looking camera here. So what I found interesting about this is that this is kind of an action cam, but if you put the lens in a very unconventional direction, which is pointing up and away from what you would think you'd be shooting, you can make a 3D movie of your journey, or at least a rotating video of your journey.
Yeah, we'll actually go over that. It's really a unique product that we've got here. We've been working on it for quite some time, and we're excited to launch it here at the show. Basically, this is it's a fisheye type lens with a single sensor that allows you to capture 360 degrees of video content all at the same time. And it actually has overlap, so it'll go 212, I'm sorry, from top to bottom. So when you hold it like this, you're actually getting a dome view of everything in the picture, in the shot. Unlike conventional video cameras where we just point them this way and we just get a 1080p widescreen. So it's very cool, and there's some really interesting applications out there now for it. And people are really getting quite an experience. You know, when you talk about like selfies, now you've got the ultimate selfie, because I can put this on a bicycle, for example, a handlebars, and I'm getting the picture in front of me as well as myself in the shot.
I think there's a lot of exploration in a video like that, because you can scroll around and see the trees going by in one playback. You can stop it, go back, play it again, and watch it from a totally different angle, which adds a whole new way to kind of capture memories. That you can capture what's happening around you, not just what the camera might be focused on.
Yeah, it's really an interactive experience now. So you don't view the video the same every time twice. Every time you can say, oh, let me see what happened over here, or let me look over here, and you can, using the software, just change the point of view or change the scene that you want to see. Meanwhile, it's still the same exact video, so it's awesome.
That's pretty cool. Now tell us about the hardware a little bit while Matt will zoom in on it and kind of walk us through what it's all about.
Yeah, well basically this is, you can see it's pretty compact. It fits in the palm of your hand. Basically it's a fisheye lens, and it has a single sensor with that captures 360 degrees of the video content. And real simple to use. It's got a display screen here, not for the video, just for the control and all of the feature setups. And a simple record button. It's got Wi-Fi built into it, so we have apps for both Android and iOS that you can control it wirelessly, as well as you can view and play back wirelessly. So it's quite a little powerful unit. There's a lot of other built-in features in there, depending on the different types of applications. You can do time-lapse recording, you could do re-recording, and it's all in a little compact camera like this.
Does it have internal memory, or you put a memory card in?
Yeah, it uses a micro SD card, so you can get very convenient different size SD cards for different content, and that's actually here. It actually has a HDMI mini output, so you can plug it directly into your TV if you want to view it directly. And it also has a USB for the charger. And it uses
standard tripod mount there too.
Yeah, there's actually, it's interesting. I've got a couple other accessories too, but tripod mount, so you can screw it right in, and then you can mount it on using our different accessories, all different types of places. We've got a selfie pole, we've got a bicycle mount, we've got scuba wristbands that you can take swimming. I mean, it's just, as you can imagine, it will do it.
Is it waterproof, or do you have to have a housing around it?
We do have a waterproof housing for this unit. It's water resistant, so if you take it out and it gets wet, it's no big deal. But if you're going underwater, you definitely want to use the waterproof housing.
The real magic happens in the app, right? So that's where things tend to get interesting, because the software in the app is what will, I guess, warp the image to how you want to look at it. And there's a bunch of different ways that we can do that, right?
Exactly. So the app, basically, the image is recorded, and basically it's a sphere type image. And then using the software, we can then go ahead and decode that. So here basically is the app on the Apple iPad mini, and it works on an Android device as well. But basically you could see here's myself on a bicycle, and you can see a split view. So this is 180 degrees in front of me, and here's 180 degrees behind me. And you can see it's interactive, where I can actually move it from side to side. And we can go ahead, and this is actually live video, so you can go ahead and play it. I can switch the modes. If I want to see 360 degrees all as a panorama shot, we can go ahead and put it into 360 degree mode. which is very interesting. We've got a three-dimensional mode where we can go into a ring, and so you can kind of see it from there, front and back. And then this is the one that's really cool, which is a point of view, flat view. So any section of the video, I can actually interact, just by panning in on the section that I want to see. So this makes it really fun. And what's nice about it is we also have PC software. So whatever shot you like, then you go ahead and put it on your PC, and then you can output that clip playing that mode exactly the way you originally intended to show your friends and share it online. Here's the actual dome mode. So this is if you look at it this way, this is the original image that we're capturing. And you can see it's full 360 degrees. And then the software will go ahead and de-warp that image so that we can get all these different views. So.
It's pretty cool. It's amazing what, when you look at the increase in processing power on the tablet, what it lets you do in hardware, because the camera's not doing, this processing internally, it's the tablet that's doing it.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons we're able to do this now, is because between the phones and the smart devices, the processing power to decode HD video has become a lot more accessible for us to be able to demonstrate this type of thing and actually play with it. So it's live, it's real, it's no longer, and I use it on the phone, and it's a lot of fun to show people.
From a company standpoint, when you made a camera, you made a camera. Now you're making a camera and you're making software. It's got to be tougher now to develop these products, because you really need to have a cross-discipline of software and hardware working together quite well.
It is. It's definitely challenging from our standpoint, because our focus has always been on the hardware side. But actually, this has been a big learning curve for us. And one of the things that's really cool about the software is when we first started, I had one view of this actual image. And now through software, every month we're getting another feature. So all these different views we've added by updating software. So the power is in the camera itself, but now the fun is going to be in the software. And actually, our editing software has got a tremendous room for growth. So we're going to see all kinds of different things that you'll be able to do with this video once you capture it.
I'm sure users will be giving you feedback about things that they would like to see, and that will probably lead to more development.
Oh yeah, and actually there's several other software developers that are out there that are also developing viewers and also editing software for 360-degree video, and we hope to see that in the next several months coming out. So it's not only us, but there'll be a lot of other third-party companies too.
Lots of cool stuff on the right. I can see this, like two of these, a 3D and an Oculus Rift, somehow becoming a pretty cool experience. You never leave the house again.
Well, you have to be really careful, because now with this, you never know what you're recording.
Right. It's very true.
So before it was like, okay, I'm not in the shot, but now
you're in the shot.
You're there.
So how much is this, and when is it available?
It's actually available. We just started shipping just this last month. It's $349, and we include that with two basic kits. One's an Explorer kit, which is good for outdoor use, like bicycle mounts and helmet mounts and those kind of things. We have an Aqua Sport kit, which includes underwater accessories like the underwater cover and case, and also straps. And we have an Extreme kit, which has everything in it, and that's $399.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.